going to turn off the chat anyways. Wait. I'll turn off the chat. Oh, 1 bit 2030. Hang on. Right, there you go. Hang on.
Ay, man. Look.
I'll turn off the chat. I'll turn off the chat. I'll turn off the chat. Good. Done. I'll turn off the chat. Done turning off the chat. Done turning off the chat now. It's annoying to the guy. It's fine. Chat. I can't get it.
Kaya Wednesday? Wednesday ba? Dugay kay Wednesday. Dugay kay Wednesday.
Saturday. Okay. Okay, everyone, the game's back. I'll continue this story further. Monika's Route, right? Let's begin. Don't hate your parents. If this situation seems like it's either or them, fight with everything you've got to compromise instead. Freedom at the cost of others will only ever serve as another burden. Sorry, but I'm not sure compromising is an option right now. They've tried controlling me my whole life. So I love fighting. But back a little will be enough to make them change their mind. You're right. People get set in their ways pretty easily. And after this long, unrational argument, likely won't even reach them. But you're Monica, right? The class star and self-proclaimed elite. Workplace, buying a different set of rules. Or was all your big talk just for sure? Are you actually so weak that the second times get rolled, you run away with your tail tucked between your legs? That's honestly, I don't know which one is harder to stand the plastic model student act or this mopey pathetic one. Seriously, I'm not in the mood for it. It's no wonder they were able to control you for so long. I mean, why bother fearing girl who can't even stand on her own 2 feet? Enough. What's the matter? Finally gonna stop pitying yourself? Well, sorry to disappointing you, but you're aiming at the wrong person. Hitting me won't solve any of your problem. You're angry pissed off about the whole situation. Then use that. Tell your parents they piss you off. That they're bastards, but never forgiving you a chance to live your own life. That feel resentment for shitty things they've done. Lay into them with every ounce of anger and justification. You fail even if they don't listen. Force them to see just how much damage they've already caused. And then after the smoke clears and you've gotten out of your system, just be honest. Tell them you love them, that you want to meet their expectation, but you still need room to breathe, and that you can't stand all the pressure they force you. Make it clear you're willing to fight for your freedom, but that you don't want your relationship with them to be casual. And if you can't do that much, then consider our agreement over. Why should I bother helping someone who can't even handle something so easy? Damn it. Well, the MC kinda dama sometimes. Having her storm out wasn't part of my plan. Yeah, you're an idea. The most ideal this month. Hmm. Huh? Hmm. A dream. But you're not even in a made up. Seriously, that your response. Just what kind of dreams are you having about your love yesterday? Hmm. Oh, don't know the face is the money maker. How am I supposed to make ready if my goods get unbelievable? How can you be having made wait a second, are you actually here right now? What happened to storming out? What exactly do you think I want? Huh? You made me so mad that I want to give my parents piece of my mind. So I headed home to confront them. And it's kinda embarrassed, but I guess we had a pretty normal daughter parent fight. There was a lot of shouting, crying, and then hugging. Everything happened so fast it feels like a blur. Does that mean things went well? Nothing got fixed, perhaps, but we were able to understand each other a little better. Then, why are you here? Should not you stay to try and foster that fear? Well, there's still a lot of tension. So I told them I'd be in spending the night with a girl from school. And you decided to stop and give me the news along the way, huh? Hey, how responsible. That's not exactly, even though this early isn't my play. To say hearing you're on the path improvement does make me glad. And I'm sorry for all the belittling things I said. They weren't meant to your hurt your feelings. You were trying to rile me up, right? I realized what you had been trying to do about halfway through the agreement, my parent. Your way of helping people sucks almost as much as your personality. I'd like to think the two go hand in hand. Honestly, I'd like to hear how more about how you plan on moving forward. But saying a silly how actually what time is it anyways? Right now, almost 11. 11. Should you hurry up and head to your friend's house? That's what I was trying to say earlier. I'm already at their house. They live next door or something. Don't acting all surprised. You're the one who said I could come to this place whenever I want to so long as you were here. The semantics of our agreement right there is your right. I know. Sheltered trust fund types don't always have a lot of common sense, but there are several notions that go along with it. Man, tired reading. So admit you are excited. Quiet so. Terminal even. Whoa, your heart really is beating fast. Oh, well, I guess this should not be surprising. It is a psychological response after all. You obviously would not able to put through something as subconscious as your own heartbeat. Listening to you rationalizing it is super creepy. You're the one to talk. Has it always done that? Or is this something new for you? The stairs, huh? The first time it has happened was when I carried up the stairs. There have also been a few times since. I say, back then mine was the same way. Interesting. Looks like you haven't affected both of us then. Yes, can you not go 10 minutes without making some kind of handle call? Sorry, but serious mood like this are hard for me to manage. City personality, remember. If it was possible to forget, I'm sure I've tried by now. Jokes aside, this is something I wanted to talk about. Now probably isn't a good time, though given how late it is. What were you planning to discuss? Our relationship going forward. Relationship. While that thoughts has crossed my mind about tonight reinforced me those ideas even more. Given how much you trusted me, how much I've come to learn about you recently, it would be unfair for me to continue keep distance between us. Thanks, Hachiman, for willing to go for way for me. And we've got time. We are spending the night together after all. I don't recall I ever agreed to that. Well, regardless of you were ending up staying being to Atlanta today, dragging you into any more problems right now would be a selfish. So let's wait until more right time. You've been running around all night, hungry for anything. It's true I haven't eaten dinner, but I'd feel bad for making you cook something just for me. What about a snack then? I've heard popcorn is the ideal late night food, and there just happens to be a few bags stored in the kitchen. Wait, isn't popcorn supposed to be a fun snack you enjoy with others? Seems pretty strange for you to keep something like that stuff when you've done insulting my personality. I'll know, let you know. Buying it wasn't my idea. Sari insists I keep on hand whenever she wants to come over and watch movie. So yes, fun is definitely more of her department. But yeah, I'd be down for some popcorn. Could not yet tell you the last time I had some. So what movie should we watch? Actually, do you even have streaming on your TV? Movie? What are you talking about? Huh? We're gonna watch movie while eating the popcorn, right? Or are you expecting us to just sit silent the whole time? No, your ability to go from inside photo globe so quickly is almost enough to give me a good plan. If that's the plan, then I'll leave you in charge of choosing the movie. And yes, the TV in the living room has streaming apps installed. Another one of Cyrus' idea. Hey, I'm gonna have to take her next time we see each other. And don't worry, I'll be sure to pick super motion romance one. If we're lucky, it may be even help chip away at the denseness of yours. Don't get your hopes up. I would be in a relationship expert by now if my personality were so easy to manipulate. Looking for something. Don't you keep any blanket down there? Are you cold? No, but aren't you supposed to be have one when you do something like this? Something like what? You know, a movie day. Right, sorry about that. We don't keep any on the first floor. So I'll go grab one from upstairs real quick. I'm surprised, you know. About what? About how the hell like Monica cold spend it up again with like me a day. Very well. You're the one who keep calling our last get together one, right? There's no reason for me not to do the same. True, but that was just to work my way up through your point system. Seriously, do you really care about my points that much? What can I say? The temptation of achieving the elusive high score is rather restorative. Hey, you hit the milestone a long time ago. Hmm. Hmm. Hachimen. Hey, you wake. Hmm. Sorry for waking you up, but I want to let you know how I was leaving. Leaving, what time is it? About 10 till 6. Damn, don't you think you've earned the right to sleep in the lake? Wish I could, but my uniform is still at my house. Plus, I normally shower in the morning. If I try doing that there, I'm afraid you get some strange idea from a watching last night's movie. Guess I'll save my we should, but for such reserving for my spell for next time. Then, barely awake and already talking like a deviant. Looks like I'm gonna have to put some extra effort into reading in my most loved journey. Remember, I'm sure the others would appreciate your hard work. Oh, and thanks for the photo. I left it a folder over the back of the couch. Huh? Oh, gotcha. You laid me in the last night, right? You're surely you didn't try anything funny while I was helplessly asleep. My sense of humor is pretty short, so I'd say everything I did was a pretty standard issue. Should I even ask what that's supposed to mean? Hey, I'm innocent. You're the one who had my hand in my face while I was trying to sleep. Your hand. Honestly, I know people make jokes about hand holding being lazy, but you're gonna be more careful. That kind of thing really messes with a guy here. I don't know what you're talking about. That's a fact. Well, it's fine either way. You said you were leaving, right? Here, I'll walk you out. Don't worry about it. I came on to let you know. I would left a note, but I could not find any paper downstairs. Not your first one, night storm, huh? Almost makes me a little jealous. You're hilarious. Now, just go back to sleep, would you? See you later. Right, see you later, Monika. Guess I'll go ahead and get a bit more shut eye.
Ayun. Uy!
Ano
Ulo ko yun. Uy!
Her timing is impeccable, as always. Hey, it's your man. You, Monica. I was just about to message you. Oh, did you need something? Sorta. I was gonna ask how things have been going with your parents. I guess that should be been obvious. But now's actually a good time. Are you home planning on going anywhere? Yes and no. My schedule's totally free today, believe it or not. Hey, how surprising. Do you plan on stopping by? Something along those lines. There was actually somewhere I want to go and figured I'd drag you along if you weren't busy. While your wording is pretty ominous, I suppose this much should be expected by now. Glad to hear you're learning. Anyway, be ready to go in 20 minutes. I'll stop by so we can walk to the station together. Alright, I'll put on clothes more befitting for a date with Monica and be waiting for you. Sounds good. See you soon. She didn't object to calling it a date, huh? Guess that's where our relationship apart. Coming. Hey, Hachime. Long time no see. Holy hell. You look amazing, Monica. So, this was a good choice after all. It wasn't easy finding an outfit going to make your heart skip a bit. More like one that flatlined me. To be honest, I don't even want to go anywhere anymore. Staying here alone with you seems like much better idea right now. What are you trying to say? Isn't it too early in the morning to be acting so wasted? My bad. Was just caught off guard by how beautiful you look. That sort of thing can wait. Can we haven't even had our first proper date yet. Well, if you're finished holding me while having stupid thoughts, we should go ahead and leave. No worries. Walking to the station would be enough to be stopped from holding. Or does the mature and capable cluster have a problem with her junior club member doing such thing? Uh, the only problem I have is with that chick attitude. Hey, are you surprised? I am the deviant of the club after all. You never did tell me where you're going. Planning on keeping it secret until we get there. We're heading to Nagoya. There's a place I've been wanting to visit. Somewhere you want to go with me specifically. Huh? Is it too early in the start getting my hopes up? Do I even want to know what you're thinking right now? Hey, well, regardless of where we go, I can't imagine having a bad time solo as I. Wow, looks like you can say sensible things from time to time after all. Just trying to buy myself some forgiveness for the next time I screw up. Consider this payment in advance. A good idea, but given how often you do that, something more substantive than a few kinds of word maybe inward. Then I'll try coming up with a more speaking approach, one which will even captivate and I like yourself. Looking forward to it. Oh, this is the same spot in Rick's bro. Ah, yeah. You feeling alright? You look half dead since we got off the train. This may come as a surprise that crowds are exactly over there. Seriously? Do you she'll just say the sort of things for sure? And what exactly would I be showing my voicing in my disdain for large group? Hmm, that you're edgy. Little punk. Well, trying hanging in there, quickly. The place we're going isn't too far from here, so we won't be out in the squad for long. Would you feel better if I held your hand? Please, Monica, I'd ask you refrain from trying to engage in something awkward while we're in public. Explicate. What's explicate about hand holding? Haven't you keep up with current culture? Hand holding is particularly on the same level as friendship. Maybe, shh, keep your voice down. We're in the middle of the crowd, right? What happened to not being able to handle them? I felt exhaustion, Monica, not sane. Honestly, keep on like this, and we'll both be exhausted. Hey, something the matter. Perhaps I should not have taken you up on your offer. It's fine, but what happened to being explicit? I did say I was planning to keep having books, didn't I? Call this up compromise. If you want to hold my hand that badly, then fine, consider it a reward for tagging along. Going down the Sunday road now. Well, spicing things up every now and then isn't so bad. Tada! The girl in our grade have been talking about this place for weeks. So you dragged me all the way to Nagoya, just visit the trendy cafe. Honestly, I'll never understand you in the times. Come on, don't be such a short to spar. And you lit at little curious about them, the interest of your peers. About us brats as they are in mine. Well, just think of this a coffee date with a beautiful girl. There ain't many guys lucky enough to land an afternoon with someone as elite as me, you know. While that may be true, the smug look on your face make it pretty hard to get excited. Whatever could you be talking about? Well, we already made the truth. May as well trying and enjoying it. That's the spirit. Let's hurry and place our order. You complain about coming all this way just for the cafe and then don't even bother ordering any unit. Did the thought of you trying something new even occur to you? Cut me some slack, will you? Being a creature of habit is harder than it looks. And as far as new experience go, visiting a girl for a cup of coffee is more than enough for me. Who said that's all we're doing? Hmm. This is really good. Actually, Monika outfit looks good anyway. Simple, but looks expensive. Dress, I guess. White, she should wear green, emerald, her favorite color. Part of me thought the girls in the class were just overhyping the place, but perhaps I was too quick to judge. Heh, must be the real deal if someone else would find us singing its praises. Definitely, here, try some. That's not really what I was trying to get at. No need to be bashful. You'll understand what I mean once you taste it. Right? Oh, how odd. Is something wrong? Not exactly. They're just a small chip in a rim of my cup. Guess I'll have to drink from this side. Oh, wait, that's... Whoa, this actually pretty good. You did that purpose, or didn't you? What? Drink the coffee? No, I mean, where you drunk from? Cup. Yes, I'm talking about how you drank from the same spot as me. Really, I had no idea. I only completely and really did not that your lips glows. You're wearing is onyx with a flavor. Doesn't really climate the beauty. Are you serious? Of course not. Do you really think I'd be able to tell the flavor simply by putting ingredients of the cup? That's not the point. Then perhaps you're becoming flustered over the idea of going in the case with me. You know, you're awfully delicate for someone who has tried seducing me in the past. Delicate. I don't know what you're talking about. While the innocent girly side of you is definitely cute, I was under the impression you were my matured and hunting, enchanting Cinderella. Are you saying I don't meet those expectations? Whatever you do or don't should not rather really matter, right? Haven't you graduated from needing to live up to everyone's standard? At the end of the day, my thoughts and opinions are the last things you should be worried about. So, you think I'm all bark no bite, huh? Well, in that case, uh, what's the matter, Hatsune? No, not feeling well. While this is certainly a sight behold and taking things a bit too far. What can I say? Meeting a person expectations in my bra. Or perhaps there's something about my appearance that troubles you. Alright, I consent. Now hurry up and adjust yourself before you send me a cardiac error. Consider whatever you call you mean. Is there something you're telling to me? Fine, okay, my club president. Monica is the most nurtured, charming, and alluring person I know by several magnitudes, and is most certainly not an old bark no bite. Heh, satisfied now. Incredibly, this is maybe the first time I've ever seen you so embarrassed. Looks like you may just have a cute side after all. Ah, you mentioned this wasn't our only stop, right? Where else do you plan on going? Our next stop is one of our town is Tunisia. Huh? But isn't Tunisia most resident? What's there to do in the town like? Wait, are you talking about scoping out potential dreams of our homes for the two of us? This Monica and things going a little too fast my maiden heart I can't keep up. Stop with that cutie, say act would ya? It's gonna scare away customers. Then why are we going there? That's a secret. Well, I'm on your time today, so wherever you find. How do you plan on us actually getting into issues to a taxi club stand on the edge of town will be able to take us straight there, but won't going that far in a taxi put a dent in your transport. You're hilarious. If you'd rather not take an hour bus ride crowded with strangers, ballet, my God. Come to think of it, pumping money into private business is the very heart of capitalism. No reason for me to refuse such an economic offer. Glad you could see things my way. Spending aside, you seem to have an thought into our day. Or perhaps you've done something like this before. Well, you could should have said that. Hmm. We still got some time left before needing to leave. So let's talk some more while we're here. No, aren't you just dying to know more about me? That's one way to put it. Oh, the same spot with Rika Road. We're almost there. The ocean. Never imagine I'd have a sight this like this today. Take me and with me, and you'll never run short on variety in your life. If I'd known we were coming, I may I may have worn something more approachable. Right? Attempted to take a dip. Perhaps. What do you secretly hiding under the under interest in what I'm wearing underneath, right? We play your cards right, and you might just find out. Certainly a tantalizing offer, but you really should be more careful with what you say. You're bound to mess with a guy's head otherwise. No worries. The only head I plan is messing with is yours. That's not exactly reassuring. Many amazing would you not say? No. Well, I'm not much of a romantic type, but saying this does makes me feel like something staring inside. That's a relief. I was a little worried even this would not be enough to chip away and those consequent nerves of yours. Which isn't to say not still disappointed considering most guys would tear up brought their buying a girl like me. Hey, don't forget letting people down is special of mine. A trait of you, we said, use the sooner rather than later. This didn't I tell you not to talk about yourself about anymore. Maybe those air squares are in case inconspicuous. Sorry for so habit. Don't worry, it's just another thing I'll have to work on. I still have plan on trying to fix. Of course, I'm in your debt now after all. Even more so than before. That's a fact. You calling this a date earlier reminded me of something that's been on my mind recently. The night of the night your parents learn of our outing. You left my house for a while before coming back, right? You mean when I went to confront them? Hmm. But why are you talking about that? No reason really. It just that when I wept, your face was really close to mine. So I was wondering if maybe you had tried to kiss me. Uh, did something like that happen? The whole night was basically one big blur for me. So you were only toying with my maiden heart then? Well, with a view like this, guess now would be as a good time as any. Talking to yourself again, just trying to hype myself up a bit. This isn't something I talk about very often, so that's probably obvious by this point. Talk about what do you? Are you sure you want to right now? I know I offer to help, but if it still bothers you, then maybe we should wait until I'm fine really. Plus, and the one always going and about learning more about me, about how I wasn't up holding my hand all of our women. Even so, would not talking about it when you're not ready. Only you feel worse. Well, I've certainly never felt better afterwards, but still, I want to tell you, huh? It's difficult to explain, but I feel like you have to right to know whether you're actually in listening or not. And assuming you want to continue a relationship, these conversations gonna have to happen eventually. If you're really okay with this, then I'd like you to see. Being honest isn't so hard. Now is where now the question is where do we even start? Yes, we'll just go from the beginning. I mentioned this during our first confrontation, but there was a period of time when I genuinely didn't like it. That hadn't always been the case. So in fact, finding out the class star was in the same homeroom as for me felt like a blessing at first. Having having her around with well draw any attention away from me. Those were my thoughts anyways. Reality kick in. Not long after the beginning. That semester and I soon realized how wrong I was. Every time someone made a mistake or was caught slacking, the teacher would always say you should strive to be more like Monica or you could learn from her example. Hearing those comparisons really started eating me at the bar. Even though you weren't the one at fault, I could not help but feel resentful. It's just being in that situation. It reminded me of my sister. Sister, I didn't know you had one because I don't, not anymore. She died in an accident during my second year of middle school. I haven't spoken a word about her since, not even to Cyril, up until today, anyways. I see. So you were compared to your sister often. Yeah, often would be an understatement. There was never a time when I wasn't being compared to her. Oh no, my sister was what you might call a prodigy, or then someone who could practically master anything they tried doing. She made her near perfect grades become a star athlete and was gorgeous to the point of getting job offers for modeling agencies. Every time I so much as talk to someone would point out how my sister could have done with it. Okay, it was suffocating. Even now, particularly invisible hands tightening around my throat. But that wasn't the main issue. While people would talk about how my sister was all these amazing things, they failed to mention how she was also just a person. They insulated either out of fear that they weren't worthy enough or out of jealousy of all things she had seemed invisible. The only conversation she ever had were just people saying how hollow words about how great she was. Any of this sound familiar? When I witnessed we were in the similar position, I was more scared than anything else. Knowing there was another person having to carry the exact same burden as her made uneasy. During our confrontation in the hallway, you mentioned knowing what a life meeting expectation would lead to that you didn't want to see happen to anyone else. So she's the reason. I'm not normally prone to outbursts, but my feelings back then were too strong to hide. My sister once told me then when someone categorizes changing their mind is damn near responsible. Her words did make me a lot of sense to me at the time, but I remember asking about how to fix it. She told me it's simple, just look around until you find someone who hasn't put it in the box. Is it that why you never treated me like the others? Sorry, but I could not say. Part of it was probably just my inability to reduce the social pressure. That does sound like it. While she may have said simple, my sister never did manage to find anyone like that. You know, what she said about the box, well, those words aren't what made this way. Something became obvious to me not long after the accident. Even though she was the perfect girl who could do anything, and I was nothing more than a worthless brat, she's still the one who died. That drilled the lesson we all only but at that too damn hard thing to me. Since then, whether a person is special or not has never really mattered. We all die one day. A terrible way to learn that lesson. I'm sorry. Thank you. But I think your sister was right. Do you? Can't say it's the first time I've heard that. I'm not sure if it was simple, but I'm confident I was able to find what your sister was looking for. Someone who didn't put, not put me in box. Someone who treated me as a person. Heh, that a fact. Yeah, it is. In that case, be sure to introduce us one day. They should sounds like a wonderful person, handsome too. You know, I'm beginning to think trying ruining moments like this on purpose. I mentioned it before, right? The constructing deep modes and serious conversation is specialty of mine, which is another thing you can thank my sister for. Hard as I may have tried to prevent it, the only thing I seem to have inherited lesser personality, I say. Or should I say that a fact you're making me the pound, trying to pick a fight. Though I guess I can't beat or anything. It is another personality I'm feeling in love with after all. Guess my sense of taste has become pretty warped too. Certainly sounds that way. Perhaps you should get examined for a professional. Hey, I was trying to confess to you. I know. Thanks, Monica. I love you too. Well, yeah. I mean, kinda late in the game. Close being saying stuff like that now. Didn't expect you to be as bad handling affection as the others you say. And just who exactly have you been acting affectionate towards instrument? Looks like you've got Cyrus jealousy down too. Honestly, I'm gonna have my hands full with this one. Yep, and this way too late. Back now. Out now. Sim, you're gonna be stuck. Hey, you won't be hearing of any complaints from me. Good. Now, the formalities are out of the way. There's something I want to give you. Presents already. How appropriate. Oh, finally. That's what I'm looking for. Kissing with money. Well, actually, those guys and really is no kissing with Monica. It's make me disappointed, but it's okay for the story actually. And now, Doki Doki SNAFU. Well, it was nice. Finally, I will just looking forward to it. Kissing with Monica. Pay your cards right, and you might just get more in the future. I see. Looks like I'm gonna have to make the gambling after all. You know that was meant figuratively, right? Honestly, I do. I really do about you sometimes. Kinda in the late in the game to be getting embarrassed that you think. Girl, this isn't the guy who was supposed to close the door and stuff like this. Who can say? Status quos are harder for me, remember. You really are the worst, you know. So, I've been told. But like you said, we seem to be stuck with each other right now. Yeah, we do, don't we? Oh, right. Alright, guys. Finally, I'm complete this all mad now in this game. Everything for the road. Wait, but that was nice game anyways. So I'll going to rate this game anyway. I'm going to rate this game I guess 9/10. The reason why. The game is kinda long sometimes, like Salvation. Then um every road for this game was good, but the MC personality, just like Hachiman, is making a stupid joke sometimes and stupid dumbass. They are trying to hurt the other girls. So Cyrus Roth was fine anyways. No more for her depression this month, and that's the real romantic I ain't ever seen this month. Well, no disappointing for Cyrus getting depression for her rent club. Then Yuri, um, yeah, there's a depression part. Her cut on her wrist, on her arm, on her arm. Hachiman this month. MC trying to fix her wrist and arm. Well, the Hachiman, I mean, MC, MC and Yuri didn't do anything like bad jokes, like Siren, Natsuki, Monika, like that, like Damas, like crack joke or stupid acting. Then Natsuki, yes, her route was good anyways, and cute and funny sometimes. Sometimes the MC kind of dumb. And then find Rico's route. Rico's route is not from the DLC character, but she's from the mad character. Well, her characteristic was good anyways, and her design about her looks not good anyways, not bad. Well, she's the player, like runner person, lab sports person. That's what I'm looking for. Then lastly, Monica. Well, me and Monica always are good for this match. That MC Tindang win. Sarcastic. This word. Sarcastic. Wait not. Man with Monica sometimes. Now, Monica is just a simple girl, you know. She always wear nice and clean. And Natsuki wear some cute outfit. And Yuri, simple outfit too. And Sayuri also. Sayuri is kinda long road, you know. It makes me so confused. So, this game was good, not bad. So, that Monica kiss, that's what I'm looking for that map. Okay, because of those guys, MC and Monica they haven't kissed yet. The mod wasn't finished, you know, wasn't done. Then, Doki Doki Purist for Monica's world. There's no kissing, but only hugging. You know, when the game started to get erased for Monica Purist. I mean, Doki Doki Purist in Monica. Then, my Doki Doki SNAFU. And finally, Monica MC get kissed. That's what I'm looking forward for that game. Finally, that was nice, man. So, 9 over 10. So, this mod, there's a new game, any choices. It looks like actual date Sims games, you know, full of romance. There's no gender simulator. So, that's good. So this much makes you confused, you know, when you play that game. A lot of choices, I got bad choices. And the story, it repeats sometimes, again and again and again and again and again. It getting repeat and loop that game. Then you save the file. It's wasting that game, you know. So I'm finally done that game now. So I'm proceed for Modoki Doki Christmas time now. So I'm going to end my live stream now. So thanks for watching. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe my YouTube channel and follow me on Twitch. I'll be right back. I'm going to play Doki Doki Christmas time.